Nakore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nakore is the African Adinkra symbol for truthfulness, and the clothes speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nakore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NakoreApparel.com. That's N-O-K-O-R-E Apparel.com.
Nakore, apparel for truth tellers.
You are now tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Yo, this is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct with episode number 386 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast. The DMST Podcast is back. Thank you to everybody tuning in live on Sunday, Father's Day.
Yes, Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Pappy's Day to everybody out there. And everybody tuning in throughout the week on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, the TuneIn Radio app, No Wooshka. Anywhere, wherever, however you get your podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in this Sunday. Back after a week off. Playboy, how you feeling?
Feeling great, man. Play with a DJ, play with DJ. Another week, another show. Let's get it.
Dev, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Ready to have some fun, man.
I got a feeling we got to turn Playboy up, I can tell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Playboy's he's in a somber.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
he in a player mood.
Yeah, player mood. Think about these moves he about to make on this Father's Day.
Right.
Well, like I said, we've been out for we had a week off. I know Dev was out of town, so we'll catch up with everybody. Playboy, how everything been?
Everything is good, man. Just shaking and moving, man. Trying to, like I always say, man, get things in order. Nothing crazy. Everything been cool, man. Just, doing what I got to do. So my week was good, man.
Dev, how was everything? How was the vacation?
It's cool, man. This probably was the longest I've ever been on vacation.
How many days did y'all go?
6.
Oh yeah, that's a nice little
5 nights, 6 days, 5 nights. It was cool, man. We went to Puerto Rico. It was cool. It was Puerto Rico. I mean, I've never really been to Miami, but I would think Miami is pretty much Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Yeah. So it was a cool trip, man. It was a cool trip. We stayed at a resort. It wasn't an all-inclusive resort, but it was a resort. But it was really nice. It was nice, man. It was hot as hell down there.
Yeah.
But luckily we rented a car. So the island, San Juan's not that big, so we was able to pretty much see the whole city. We spent a lot of time at Old San Juan. Old San Juan is kind of like, can't even explain it, man. It's so on top of it. It's almost like it reminds you like the Italian streets and stuff like that, where it's real. Like there's a room for a parked car and your car, and it's all cobblestone, and it's about one sidewalk block and then the building. So everything is close. You know what I'm saying? And on top of you, and it's that's Old San Juan, like where they first settled or whatever. And we went to this place to San Cristobal or whatever, which it looked like Game of Thrones, where the first fortress they built. It's like a huge shit with underground tunnels. It was dope, man. It was a cool experience, man. We just really just chilled. We ate good, relaxed, spent time with each other. So wasn't really too much craziness. We didn't do too many excursions. We tried to go jet skiing one day, but I left my license in the room, so it wasn't that big of a deal. We was just chilling.
Dev did that shit on purpose.
I didn't.
You wasn't gonna get him on. You wasn't gonna get him on that water. Yeah, they probably because having
like
to
a
operate
waiver
it.
or something.
Yeah, and all that stuff. Yeah.
But it wasn't that big a deal. We chilled, man. It was cool.
Them jet skis be different than in open water like that.
Yeah.
I've done it on a lake a couple times. and it's smooth and it's like
No, it was different.
I've done it when I was in Fort Lauderdale on the open water like that, and it's just it takes a toll on your body.
Yeah.
Because it's just the way it's like we were talking about swimming when we was at your house and we like being in the water when your brother was there. It's different, man. It's tough.
And Leah wasn't gonna do it because it was 15 feet deep, and it was registering for her at first. I'm like, the water's 15 feet deep.
Yeah.
She was like, I said, it's 3 of you deep. She said, oh no, I'm gonna go sit on the beach. So I was gonna do it, but then I left my.
I love it though. I love jet skiing.
But then it was a lot of walking through the sand, bro.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion: the pool is better than the beach.
But bruh,
Pool is better than the beach.
10 times better.
Yeah.
Kick off your sandals, shirt off,
Yep.
in the pool. Boom.
Yep, pool is better than the beach, man.
That walk through the sand, man, and then you get sand in your toes, 'cause your
Everywhere,
feet
man.
wet, and-
So you bring Sam home with you when you go. You know, it's sand doesn't go anywhere for like a couple of days. It's
Yeah.
like you just. It's weird, man. The pool is better than the
Pool is
beach.
better.
Like I'll lay out on the beach, you know, for a little bit, but I don't need to be running around on the beach and always in the water and stuff. Nah,
Yeah,
man. Just give me a nice little cabana or something.
Yep.
I'm good on the beach.
Right. So it was cool, man. It was a cool trip. I would suggest it to get away. You know what I'm saying? With somebody you cared about. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just a little vibe. It's not out the country. You know what I'm saying? So you don't got to worry about passport stuff and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
It's just tropical enough, and just foreign enough. One thing I can say, there's no like. Puerto Rico, everybody from Puerto Rico look like they play second base for the Toronto Blue Jays. Everybody. Everybody look like Lester Quiones for the
Field
fucking
the hell out of a ground ball, huh?
for the goddamn
Roberto
the guard
Alomar.
for the Warriors. Everybody look.
Carlos Baerga.
Everybody is some form. Nobody's ugly. Nobody's overly handsome or pretty. But ain't nobody ugly. Even if be fat, and they be like, okay.
An island full of sixes.
An island full of 6 and 7s, boy. You can't miss.
Yeah.
Close your eyes, throw a dart at the dartboard. You got you one.
Okay.
But you could get you about 450 of them because they all look the same. Every nigga hair is perfectly blended. It was weird, man. Everybody spoke perfect English and perfect Spanish. Like we went to Longhorn. They're like, what do I got? They're like, oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm like, nigga, how did you switch?
Mid sentence.
But no, it was cool. It was cool, man.
What's the best thing y'all ate? Did y'all try anything?
The
Well, it's only
food?
Puerto
Rican
so
food
it's only
is
Puerto Rico.
horrendous, nigga. Horrendous.
Those are Dev's thoughts. So
No, Puerto Rican food.
We don't want to offend.
It's oh my God, what is the authentic Puerto Rican food? It was the worst shit I've ever tasted in my life. It's hold on. It's gonna pull up. Puerto Rican cuisine. Look, it was Puerto Rican cuisine. What is it called? It's this shit right here. Mofongo. Everybody, try the mofongo. Try the mofongo.
So what is it?
It's plantains like mashed up, and it's this, and then they put like meat on the outside. So you can get chicken, you can get pork, you can get shrimp. It's just not good, man. They don't have, and they got roast and pollo. They got rice and beans. Rice and chicken. So you got rice and chicken. You know what I'm saying? But that's rice and chicken. The authentic Puerto Rico don't really have no authentic food. Like they had good tacos, but that's Mexican food.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So mofongo is some good shit down there. That's really about it. Is the mofongo is like their food.
No good sea. Well, do you do a ton of seafood? You ain't do nothing like that down there.
They
Not
didn't
really.
have a whole lot
Okay.
other than like shrimp. It was nothing. It was Miami. It was
Yeah, so
America. It was a lot of Burger Kings and
So
Taco
I see what
Bell.
you're saying. Now.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's
Not like a lot of restaurants authentic to there and stuff like that.
no,
Okay.
because they don't have a whole lot of Puerto Rican food. You know what I mean? It's not like he was in Cuba or Mexico or something.
Right.
where-
Cuba is the place I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind going
Cuba.
to.
Yeah,
I would
you
love
probably
to go
get
to
some
Cuba.
Cuban food, but I want to go to Jamaica. I want to try
That's where I want to go.
Like Leah was telling me how they'd be like making jerk chicken and curry chicken on the goddamn beach.
They do.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
do.
so
Yeah.
like I want to, so, but it was cool. Puerto Rico was cool, man. It was a cool getaway because it's not too crazy of a trip. You know what I'm saying? So they got straight flights from Cleveland there. So,
About
if you're ever thinking about it, man, it's a cool little trip.
3.5 hours.
Yeah, 3.5, 4 hour trip.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing. Watch one show, fall asleep for the rest of the flight. I woke up, we was like 10 minutes from landing. I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was a cool trip, man. So we celebrated 13 years, man. 13 years. in this
Congratulations,
thing,
my
dog.
brother.
All right.
Yeah, that's
13
dope.
years.
That's
man,
dope,
bro.
man.
That's good to hear. All right. Let's see. Last 2 weeks. Ain't a ton going on the last 2 weeks, man. That's working. We feel like work's slowing down, but I think everything slowed down in the summer a little bit. But work's slowing down a little bit in some ways, and in some ways it's picking up. It's weird. But then got to golfing a little bit. Been to the driving range in the last couple of weeks.
Okay.
Went and played 9 on Wednesday.
Okay.
Went out to Green Ridge on Wednesday.
Oh.
And played 9. Just went out there by myself. I'm like, I gotta start because you can go to the driving range a million times. At some point, you got to
Did
get
you
on the
walk it or
course.
drive it?
I walked it. Just got the pull cart.
Yeah.
Got the pull cart. $13, man.
Different.
And I
It's
want
a different nigga right here, boy.
Hey.
You walk 9?
Yeah. I would have. If it was somebody with me, I would have did a cart.
Hell yeah, we
I would have
did
did
a
a
cart.
cart. But
The hell? That ain't even a question.
yeah, if somebody did that, yeah. But I did it. It's exercise, and that I wound up playing the last 3 holes with somebody that was he was a solo too, and it was like a lead. They were catching up to us behind. It's like a lead group or something. So
Yeah.
he's like, well, you might as well play with me because I so they don't catch up. So whatever. But he was like that he basically does that all the time. Like just get the pull cart and do 9 because he was like, you go to a place and it's cheaper to do that basically than to get a bucket of balls. And I thought about it. I'm like, I did a large bucket of balls at the Airport Greens. So Saturday before last, so a week ago yesterday, and it was $15. So 13, for 9 holes, it was cheaper.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
it
well,
is
I might as well start doing that a little bit more too.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna bust my cherry of going out there on my own and kind of playing. I lost a bunch of balls, but that could be expected though. But yeah, so I'm trying to get back into it now, and not this week because it's gonna be 100 degrees
Yeah,
all
it's gonna be
week.
crazy all week.
But I'm trying to get back into it, So I'm gonna try to get out there at least probably 3 more times, before the season is really over. So I know y'all been talking about trying to get out there too, man. If y'all want to go, man, like you said, we obviously gonna get the carts, but y'all let me know.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man.
I just gotta get some more clubs, man.
Yeah. It's been a while.
I left my clubs with my mom in them old crib. I never got them.
Yeah, I probably ain't played golf in probably about 10 plus years.
Where you get your clubs from?
Most of mine were given to me by one of my dad's cousins. Now I replaced. I got like some of the hybrids for the fairways, but like those irons are still the ones that he gave me.
Yeah.
And I bought my own driver and putter and stuff like that. But yeah, so
Man,
that's where I got mine from.
You honestly can go to Walmart and find a decent pair of clubs.
Yeah,
Or like a
nice
Dick's.
starter set.
Yeah.
Or at this point, like I was just telling you about Facebook Marketplace. Go
Yeah.
on Facebook.
Ah, yes.
People selling them. 'Cause
yeah,
I'm about to
yeah.
probably get me a bike off of there because I want to exercise with a bike. People selling them shits for like $30 on Facebook Marketplace right
Yeah.
now. So yeah, you could probably find a nice set that somebody getting rid of, $80 maybe even a little cheaper.
This is the most Father's Day start to a podcast ever, nigga.
So give me your best dad joke. Go. But yeah, man. Yeah, but no, it's all good, man. So it is Father's Day, like Dev said. So I know we took our dad out today. Me and Mike took our dad out today. We took a little early lunch. So shout out to, again, we always say shout out to all the fathers out there. Hell, the stepfathers. Shout out to people who are coaches and they the only father figure in somebody's
figures,
life
yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. Anybody making a difference, man. Shout out to all of y'all, man.
Yeah, and it's always a bittersweet day for those who've lost their pops. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
So it's a tough day. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
but the good stuff you think about your pops that helps you make it through days like this, and then your own kids. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't bring the day down, but
Yeah.
Right.
it's when you have days come around that are surrounding people who in your life no longer exist, it hits different. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So just shout out to all the people out there who are dealing with the day, you know,
Yeah, absolutely.
the best way they know how, man. And think about the good stuff, the positive stuff on a day
Yep.
like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So we say it all the time. You know, we always got the stories on the show that y'all talk about y'all dads, but the impacts they had on y'all, and the pearls of wisdom y'all gained from them and stuff like that, man. So it's invaluable. You know, to be honest, it's invaluable. I mean, hell, I just think about the fact that even within like the last 3 weeks or so, you know, just the barbecue at my house with my dad being there sitting he sat in the garage with us all that time, sitting out there talking and stuff, you know, and then even like sitting today or yesterday with the fam. Yesterday we had a cookout and stuff. We was DJ'd over there and stuff, and it's just, you know, it's invaluable, man. It's like, and so it's just, and I'm really taking the time to slow down myself and realize that those times is
Precious, man.
Yeah.
Really is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so again, to all the dads out there, no, I'm sorry.
No, I just agreeing. Yeah.
Yeah, so again, to all the dads out there, I was joking, all the pappies and stuff, but yeah, everybody, man, you know, enjoy your day. Do whatever you want to do today. You know, so put your feet up, relax, eat some food, watch some TV or whatever. Find a game to watch, anything, but enjoy your day.
Yeah, man.
So-
Got to.
All right, let's see what's going on. I did. Has anybody gone to see the new Bad Boys movie yet?
I haven't, man.
No,
I
I've
checked
been
it out
hearing
the other
great
day.
reviews though.
It's not bad. I
you
ain't
seen
giving
it?
none away. We went on Thursday night, I think it was. We went. It's not bad. It's not the.
How bad? Let's fuck all that. How bad is Martin? Tell the truth.
No, he's actually good in the movie.
I mean,
His interviews ain't doing him justice right now. He's looking really, really bad in his
Bad,
interviews, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and I know he was on Hot 97, and I know he was saying on there, like, you know, stop saying that he this and that. No, nigga, you do. Like, he looks bad in these interviews, man. But in the movie, nah, like, that's why it's so weird. Like, he talking slow in the interviews, and it's like he looked like somebody that had a stroke.
Yeah.
Just being honest, he said he didn't, but he looks like someone who had a stroke. But the movie, he's the star of the movie.
That's what I was hearing. I was hearing he's the star of the movie.
I put it like that more so.
I'm hearing like him and Reggie
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
kind of like did a great job as far as the movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I feel bad for Martin, man, every time I see him on anything.
Yeah, and even if he hasn't had a stroke or whatever, you know, we've talked about it a couple times. on the
Drugs
show.
and
It's-
shit, man.
He was in the 90s, man, and it's just it was such a different era, man, and it's just he came up at a different time, and you can tell life done really got to him at this point. And he only in his 50s, man. But yeah, it's a good one. Out of the movies, so y'all ain't seen 4 yet, you know, so you can't rank that. But out of the first 3, how would y'all rank those 3 movies?
I'm trying to remember. Hold on.
Because for me, I would put 2 as the best one, and then I would put the first one, even though it's a classic. But 2 was just a better overall movie. Then I would put 1, and then 3 without putting 4 in there. Then I'd do the third one.
I'm sorry.
I say 1. Be my first one. I mean, I got a thing for it. You know, it's the jump off for me. It's what made the whole
It was
situation.
the start of it. Yeah.
But I get what you're saying with Johnny Tapia.
Yeah, the
second.
action
So
scene for the
I'd say
second
number
one.
2. I'll go 2, 1, and I gotta go 3 just because I ain't
You ain't
seen
seen the
4.
fourth one, yeah.
So
I couldn't tell you a plot of a Bad Boys movie if you paid me, man.
Really? Have you seen them all though?
I probably haven't seen them since they came out.
Oh
So-
man.
I'm not a big action. I'm a love
Oh
story
yeah,
person.
yeah. I know. Yeah,
Right.
I'm not a big action movie person. I don't. Oh, let me guess. They gonna jump over the fucking thing and they gonna survive.
Explosion, boom.
they're gonna
Yeah.
do 360s in the car and still be able to aim perfectly.
They gonna run across the open warehouse, get shot at 19 times, nobody gets hit. Then you gonna come up from behind an oil tanker, bang, 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 shoot 4 niggas with 3 bullets.
You gonna have, here go another one. You gonna have a 9mm that only hold 13 shots but shoot 30 times. I ain't see you change one clip, nigga.
But I know you say the same shit about love stories. Let me find out. She didn't like him.
Yeah.
I know. I get it. We all like our own things. I'm not big. I'm just not big on action movies and shit. So
Yeah, I get it.
I watch them once and then it's a wrap. So I haven't seen them since I saw them. So
Okay. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's good, man. It could be a decent little date night movie to go see with the wife or the girlfriend or something like that, and just have a good time. Maybe grab a quick little bite to eat or something, and then it's a decent night. It's a solid movie. You know, I'm not saying it's like the greatest thing ever, but it's a solid movie.
Speaking of watching shit, did you see the fight last night?
I watched the fight.
Yes.
I watched the fight.
Yes.
Tank, man.
Tank is a motherfucker, man.
He's a
Man,
machine.
Tank strategically broke this nigga down.
Yeah.
Man.
It was so funny because I was like the first couple rounds, I'm sitting there, me and Carlicia are watching it, and I'm like, and it started shifting. I'm like, she can't tell, but I'm like, and I said it to her, I'm like, oh, he's starting to take over in this fight.
Yep.
Like it's just, you could just say he was just imposing his will a little bit more and stuff. It wasn't one sided. Like it wasn't like the Bud Crawford Errol Spence fight. It wasn't one sided from the beginning. No, because homie,
Because Frank was winning. I had Frank up 4-2.
Yeah, to me, he
going into the seventh. Then I had a tie 8. I had a tie 7th, and then he knocked him out in the 8th.
Yeah. It's just,
But Frank was winning. I had Frank. I think I had him 4-0.
to me, I gave him them first 3 rounds definitely.
Yeah, I think I might have had him 3-1. Then it went 4-1 and 4-2. I think that's what.
So,
'cause
yeah.
I was doing it on Twitter as the fight was going on.
Yeah, Tank is just,
And that's the beauty of it, though. That's what make him who he is, because you can't tell me in his mind that he didn't. Strategically, he probably said to himself, "I'm probably gonna lose the first 3-4 rounds, but I'm gonna get him right where I want him." And then He said in the interview previously,
Yeah.
the 8th round he gonna knock him out.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's almost like he boxes. Him and Tyson, they boxed the way like LeBron hooped. When LeBron was in his prime, he would like lull his way into a game,
which
get
will
some
annoy
passes
people.
off, get a couple assists. Then third quarter, boom, you be like, oh shit, LeBron got 34.
Yep.
And then next thing you know, he got 34, 7 rebounds, 11 assists. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's a wrap. So they'll lull you to sleep. But you know, eventually, if he start going to the bucket, you can't stop him.
Yep.
That's what
happened.
And he know that though.
Yeah.
And Tank knows that if I get you on the ropes at some point, I'm gonna knock you the fuck
And that was
out.
homie's problem. He kept getting caught on the ropes, and I was telling
Yep.
Carlicia too. I'm like, he got to get in the middle of the ring. He kept getting on the ropes, and then he finally got him in the 8th with that up, and he was kind of out of it, and he caught him with that left off the up.
Yeah.
As soon as he hit the mat, I was like, nah, it's done.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, I said he done
My
because
nigga said,
he did that little half-hearted
Yeah.
kind of get up. I said, oh, he done.
He was like,
I said,
"Don't ever play with matches."
yeah. I said, oh, he done. You can see it. Yeah.
Shout out to Mackenzie. Leah kept falling asleep. Mackenzie was into it.
Yeah.
She like, this is. I'm so scared for them. She was so into it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. See,
That was her
Carlicia
first
she'll
prize
watch
fight.
boxing. She hates UFC.
Yeah, I can't do UFC. It's too much.
Yeah.
It took me a while to kind of get into it. Like, I don't know the names as much as I might know boxers and stuff like that, but I'll watch it.
The moment I saw a nigga kick a nigga in the leg and broke
And,
his leg, I
and
said,
she
hold
said
on.
she said that all the time.
I said,
And-
hold the fuck
no,
up
yeah.
now.
And I've seen that happen
Yeah.
like 3 times
Yeah.
when I'm watching it.
That's
like
crazy.
the
The
leg
ankle dangling.
yeah. I've seen it happen about 3
I'm
times.
straight. I don't need to watch fighting that bad.
Right.
Yeah. You know when I started watching though, I really got into it more so anything. It was in 2010 when the Cavs was in Orlando for the Eastern Conference Finals, and I went out there for Game 3, and I went out that Saturday night before because the game was Sunday. I went just downtown to get some food at a little sports bar, and there was a guy that was there, and UFC was on. I'm like, oh well, I can't watch nothing. The guy was telling me about it was like some guy that was there. He had a bunch of people come and meeting him all night long. He was buying drinks all night, so I sat there all night. But he kept telling me about different fighters and stuff or whatever. But I'm like, but it's just that's the first time I really sat and really watched it. But I've never ordered a UFC pay-per-view and stuff like that. I watch it, through the illegal cable we've been using. But yeah, I've 3 different times I've seen somebody kick somebody and literally
Break their leg.
leg snaps.
Yeah.
That's
Snaps.
insane.
They go to show you how much force they use when they doing that
I don't
shit.
see how it don't happen more
I
often.
hope
to
I
be
never
honest.
get kicked in the head.
To be honest, I don't know how it don't happen more often.
Yeah, man. But you can strategically, going back to Tank, you can see he flipped the switch. He was coming in the entire time, and then you just seen that round where he started being like, he was throwing punches throughout
He was
those rounds.
stalking him.
He was stalking him, and then he figured out what he was, the situation, and was just like, okay, let's go. And it was just like, then he started letting his hands go and just setting him up, man. This shit was crazy.
That's why I do prefer boxing because
Yeah.
it is a science to it.
yeah,
It's not just fighting.
right.
And you can tell when the greats are picking you apart.
Yep.
You can tell, man.
Yeah, and the good thing about him, the crazy thing about him, his biggest attribute is the fact that he's pinpoint. So he ain't just throwing crazy shit. He got pinpoint accuracy, and he gonna hit you on the button.
Yeah.
Like when he hit him with that uppercut, and then he cocked back to hit him with that left.
It's over.
Boom!
It's over.
He knew it too because he got on the ropes. He knew it was over. He knew that nigga wouldn't get up.
It makes it even more amazing. It makes the Floyd stuff. I watch Tank. You watch Canelo. The fact that Floyd Mayweather beat Canelo Alvarez still to this day don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Floyd is one of the greatest.
Oh, he
ever.
is. Undoubtedly.
Because
Undoubtedly.
Canelo should have beat the shit out of Floyd Mayweather. Every time I watch Canelo after, I'm like, how the fuck did Floyd beat him?
Floyd's the best defensive fighter ever.
The greatest defensive fighter ever, man.
Because people are gonna say that Canelo was young and whatever the
That's
case
to
may
his
be.
benefit.
Hey, look, you a professional. That's all I got to say. You gonna learn, but you learned that day.
Yeah.
He made Canelo look like a
He schooled his ass, man.
bro.
Yeah. Floyd is he's arguably the greatest. I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm gonna give him his piece.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him his piece.
He
dodged people, but whatever.
Yeah. Here we go.
That's
Here
a
we
topic,
go.
that's a topic for another day, another podcast.
Who he ain't fight? I mean,
He ain't fight many in his prime. He dodged that.
Well, it's hard.
Everybody-
to fight. It's
yeah,
hard to
don't
fight.
talk about it.
No, hold on. It's hard to fight somebody when they on steroids.
I knew you was
nigga.
gonna say it.
but this the thing though. This the thing I gotta say. It's not like Floyd stayed the same age when he fought Manny. He was older too.
He was older too.
Yeah.
He was older too.
He fought Manny.
It was more important for Floyd to get to 50-0 than everything else.
Yeah, absolutely. I get that. I agree.
mean,
with
yeah.
that. But I think
The
that
fact that he beat Canelo lets me know that he wasn't trying to dodge nobody young because they was with all due respect to Manny Pacquiao, Canelo Alvarez is a better fighter than Manny Pacquiao. And he beat the shit. He took Canelo ass to school.
So I wonder sometimes when we're having these discussions, if you got to have it within the context of the weight classes too.
The
Yeah,
fact
in a
that
sense.
Canelo weighed more is crazy.
he was the bigger fighter. In that
Everything
fight.
about him beating Canelo, the Canelo win to me is like the equalizer. That's like the 3-1 comeback. Is you can't be like, oh, he dodged. This nigga fought a young Canelo.
All right.
Okay, so real quick,
I don't know.
I gotta say this. So this is my
Y'all the
philosophy on
box
it.
people.
This is my philosophy on it. Floyd retired. Manny got knocked out by Manuel Marquez.
Yeah,
Marquez.
Manny should have been done fighting.
He got knocked out. Floyd came out of retirement and fought the same guy and schooled him as well.
Floyd was different, dog.
No, Floyd is one. He's
Floyd
again
was
arguably the greatest. Yeah, arguably the greatest.
Yeah.
You said he dodged people.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't really like Tank that much as a person, but he's a hell of a fighter.
Yeah, no,
Hell of a fighter.
can't.
Hell of a fighter.
One has nothing to do with the other.
Yeah, so yeah.
It's the same reason why Trump gonna win in November.
I
That's
said
a
that
whole
too.
other conversation.
I've said that too. Yeah.
It's a whole other conversation.
Yeah, I've said that
Can't
too.
stand him as a person, but
Right.
ain't got nothing to do with it. It
I've
has
said that
nothing to do with the job.
Yeah, I've said that.
I have, because I just wanted to say this. Have y'all seen Joe Biden recently, man?
Every time I
Can
see
we
a
have a
video,
real
every time I see a video, I flip it off because we've said it before. He's a dead man.
He was at a
walking.
Juneteenth thing the other day.
I saw it. Yeah,
And he was just, I don't,
He's just.
they can
out
see the
of it.
video, they can't hear nothing.
He's out of it, man.
They don't need to hear
I just say that these are our two choices, but yeah, he's out of it.
He's
We've been laughing about how long have we been laughing at him on the show? Remember when we laughed about him falling off the bike?
that was a minute ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Damn, man, I can't. Let me see.
But yeah, I know the video you're talking about. Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I know this is compelling
No.
to listen to.
It's all good.
Yeah, here we go. They're not gonna be able to hear it, but they can see it.
I mean, he just looked lost. Man, he old, man.
He don't even know what's going on.
Mitch McConnell was doing that same shit. I mean, I don't like this, but the Mitch McConnell stuff was working. Somebody was asking him a question, You know, but it's just like he just old, man.
Yeah, it's insane.
Old, man.
So let's let me, just in case they flag us, I'm gonna mute it. Why is it taking so long to play?
He looked lost.
Yeah. It's like when they take somebody old and they take them to like a sport event and they put them on the camera and they don't be knowing what's going on at the event. They just put them on camera so you can show their name and something like that. That's what it feels like. Yep, that's what it feels like.
It's taking a minute for it to load for some reason.
But yeah, I
Well, look
can't.
at him. Look at him, man.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
He lost. He's old.
Look at, hey, Joe. Hey, 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 hey.
Let's get together.
Hey, hey.
Wow.
Yep.
That is the president of the United States, man.
Yeah, something ain't right. It's about that time.
He got dementia, man.
I was getting ready to
You
say
know what I'm
dementia.
saying? Like-
yeah.
Yeah, let me click off this. But he got dementia, man.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, our two choices suck. So whole other conversation for another day. We'll get back into that one as it comes around. Who just said something about Bron or whatever? Today is the anniversary of Game 6. Bron's second 41-point night.
Yeah.
And you know the year we won. So I thought today was gonna be the anniversary of Game 7, but it's not. June 19th was Game 7. Today's June 16th. So
Damn,
yep.
June 16th?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Yep. So that's the anniversary. That's his second 41-point night in a row.
And they won in
That game,
2016, right?
Yeah, that game in Cleveland.
2016 to
Yep.
16. Damn,
Yep.
that's
I had
crazy.
never seen that arena more crazy that night.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that arena more packed. Well, not obviously not a sellout, but just more crazy that night. But yeah, so it's that anniversary too. So I'll definitely be watching Game 7 this week. I'll always watch it when it's on that date. I just pull it up on YouTube or something and always watch
Yeah, I
it.
was watching the Game 6 highlights earlier today. I didn't realize Tristan had like 7 live dunks.
That
from,
first the first half, first quarter. Yeah, it was
from,
crazy.
From Brown. No, like all game, he ended up being up with like 19 or something.
Yeah. He had a huge first half though.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Yeah.
I forget how vital Tristan was on those teams. man.
Oh, absolutely.
Every team needs that. Every team needs that.
Yeah. So,
Just looking at something, my fault.
but yeah, I don't know what I don't know what we're gonna do with this dude, the president, man. I don't know. I can't do it. But anyway.
Yeah, man.
So I got a question for y'all.
Yes.
How much would y'all? Well, shit, y'all don't need. Well, think about back in the day. All right, so transport yourselves back a little bit or whatever. How much would y'all pay for condoms?
For who?
Condoms.
How much did we used to pay?
How much would y'all pay? How much would you be willing to pay right now? Right now.
$5?
I should have sent you this picture.
Yeah, probably like, yeah.
5 to 7? I don't know.
Box.
How much a combo cost
I
at
can't even
McDonald's?
remember how many much a box condoms cost.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I say about like 5 and some change, maybe 6.
So Skin condoms, you know the Skin brand condoms. They have luxury condoms that they came out with. They're saying they're priced at $100 a box.
Shit.
Who in their right mind?
I got so many questions.
Shit.
Who in their right mind?
What's luxury about them? Who said skin condoms?
Skin condoms. Yep. 'Cause, you know, they say it's their thinnest condom ever.
$100-something.
It's supposed to be like $100 a box.
Ain't no way. How many coming there?
We'll just say online. Here.
It got to be 100.
It says 10.
Oh, hell no. Ain't no way in the world.
It says 10.
I got medical for a reason.
Them
What are we talking about?
I mean, yeah. I mean, why? What's the point? Why?
$100 for 10
Why?
condoms? Ain't
I mean,
no way in the world.
are you? Do you think you stunting? If you bought those, are you stunting? Is that a flex? Do y'all think that's a flex?
And there's going to be motherfuckers that's going to buy it trying to flex.
That's what I'm saying. Is that a flex?
It gotta be.
Got it. Ain't no way.
You just got it sitting up on the dresser or the nightstand. You know it's $100 a box.
Do you know how much I paid?
You special.
You special.
You special.
I spent.
You special. Come on, man. I think that might be a flex, but not for me. Nah, dog. That's a no for me. I remember back in the day. I used to. Never mind. Next topic. Next topic. I forgot.
I mean, 100.
That's $10 a condom.
That's $10 a condom
for a 10-pack. That's $10 a condom.
No, I'm not. Nope.
I mean, I just. It's almost like, I mean, I get it. It's like the vegans. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Who eat chicken on a stick? It'd be a stick, and like tofu would be wrapped in.
Oh, and it looked like it's a real like.
But it's
yeah, okay,
really
yeah.
Chicken stick with tofu or some shit like that.
Yeah,
right.
Like all that to. It feel like you don't wear a condom. Feel like you ain't wearing a condom. Nigga, just roll.
Just
the
don't
dice.
wear one. Yeah, just
roll the dice.
This is crazy.
If you're waking up pissing and it hurt,
yeah,
pull out your medical.
yeah, yeah. I'm not. It's not. It's a no. For
Whatever happened to just winging it? You know what I'm saying?
me. It's
Slide in.
today.
You know what I'm saying?
Today is Father's Day.
You
So
know what I'm saying?
hey,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Slide in that thing one time, man.
That's
Shit,
the
my keys that fell out.
that's the worst mistake people ever made back in the day. As soon as you slide in there and you just like, damn. Well, we here now.
Yeah.
Might as well stay here.
You want a nigga? Nigga here now.
Yeah, we here now. But
I mean, I know. Are we too old to ask this question? But how condoms work? You know what I'm saying? Like, the crab can't get around the condom and into the condom.
not the actual. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like condoms is like the mask from COVID. Like, that shit really don't.
Right.
It might prevent you from getting somebody pregnant. That's about it. But, like,
You
I
know,
was getting
can't
ready
the
to say-
herpes still get in there?
I was getting ready to
if
say.
you're wearing it right, well, obviously I'm about to get too medical over here. Yes, okay. I'm not a doctor. Obviously, I'm not. I think you're right.
Can't the
I think
crab
it's
just
enough.
go from her hair to your hair? Now you got crabs?
But yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Contact with stuff like herpes and stuff is contact. So
Yeah.
it's like you could. It depends on where it's at on her, technically, and where you come into contact with it at. So it's like if you wearing a condom, right? Yeah, maybe not on your meat, maybe technically,
Yeah.
but if you touch a different part of your body, so it can still transfer that way. Yeah. But I'm not a doctor. And I just watched a medical show last night on TV. But I mean, I don't know.
I ain't paying $100 for no condoms.
It ain't a flex though.
Ain't no way.
You ain't gonna tell me like, hey man, it's yeah.
I'm going right to Marathon and grab
Man, look.
a couple and call it a day.
So they still selling them singles in the I'm about to say
Hell
back in
yeah.
the day, $1. I ain't me give 5 of them hoes real quick. Gotta make a move tonight. Real quick.
Five niggas, shit. Hey, I
got
walk
$1.
Let me get one
Let me
rib.
get nigga. I just came back from Puerto Rico. The one thing about Puerto Rico, that is true. Real quick,
Uno.
Mexican or people who speak Spanish, they stores be named the most simple shit in the history of the world, man. And like you look at it and you be thinking it's complicated, but it'd be like condom la casa. It'd be like, nigga, this is House of Condoms. Like it was like Condom World or something. But like every store is like it's like pizza place. When you break it down into English,
Yeah.
it's never the name of the thing is in the name. So it's like juice store.
Christopher's.
Condom World.
Calvin's.
Literally,
Get your shoes
it
here.
was called Condom World, nigga. That's what it was. What we the store. It was pizza.
Oh,
place.
it was literally. Oh no, you just using that example.
No, it was called. Really, it was called Condom World. We would translate all the names.
Okay.
And all the shit was like they got a La Plaza de Americana is like it's a mall. Nigga, it's called like American Plaza.
Yeah.
Like it is American Mall. Like y'all niggas ain't got no creativity. That's why they fuck with us because niggas is creative in America. Like a lot of the rest of the world's just not creative. They pizza shit was called Pizza Place.
Or we doing too much.
They maybe, but that's why they fuck with us heavy.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they like Burger King, they like Taco Bell. The name of the shit got to be in the shit for them to fuck with it.
Right.
It can't be McDonald's. They be like, what the fuck is that? What's a McDonald's, nigga?
Right.
What do you get to? What do you get to?
What do
from
you
here?
get here, nigga? Burger King, they sell burgers.
Right. Burgers and fries,
Anyway.
nigga.
Which it was a Condom World. I should have wanted to see if they had them skins in Condom World. How long has it been? I have not purchased condoms.
Yeah, you've been married for a long time. But actually, it's been a while for me too now at this point,
Yeah.
to be honest. Yeah.
I can either confirm.
I've
or
never
deny.
purchased condoms, to be honest with you. Never been with anybody but her.
Happy Father's Day.
You know what I'm saying?
If I was that nigga.
Camille Winbush.
Uh-huh.
Y'all remember her from
Yes, I do.
Vanessa from
Let's
Bernie Mac
take me right to my next topic.
from the Bernie Mac show.
Yep. Mhm.
And I saw something this
The
week.
daughter?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I saw something this week where I don't know if she was on a show recently or if it was old, but I know she has it. I haven't looked at it. I haven't done any research on this one.
I've done research.
But she has an OnlyFans, and so she was doing the interview. Like I said, I don't know if it's new or what, but she was talking about how basically she was like, "Yo, the residual checks dried up." She's like, she's like, I was a kid, that was however many years ago, and people was in comments something about, well, she should have this, she should have that, and it's like, but she was 12, 13 years old on that show. It's like, she wasn't even in control of her money at some point, so it's like, what do we think? But she has like a OnlyFans, so I guess she uses it to supplement other income. And do y'all begrudge her for
No.
having an OnlyFans? I know we are men, but but people, women that listen to the show can let us know too. Would you begrudge her for doing something like that? Like, are we? Hey, I don't know nothing, brother.
No, I don't blame it at all.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta pay them bills.
You gotta do what you gotta do to make ends meet.
Yeah.
We just here to support black business. That's it.
Especially as we coming up on Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta.
The 19th?
Yeah, we got to do it. But yeah, and I think people underestimate the fact that I think people just forget that people were young at some point, and people really be acting like these people were like grown and they just threw all their money away or something like that. It's like, no, they were kids with people managing their money or money going into a trust that they were lucky and stuff like that. It's just I get being grown, and if you ain't acting, that's the one right there, the one that was right above that one. That's the interview when she was talking about the money dried up and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean it's
Man, it's 2024. Live your life, boo.
do what you got to do. Don't. That's that I know they ain't who I think.
No,
it
I
is.
know who I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not gonna begrudge her, man. Do what you got to do to pay your bills, man. Pay your bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
And hell, and especially in today's climate too. Hell, if people wanted to make some fake videos or something about you or whatever and put it out there, it'd be out there anyway. People wouldn't know if it was you or not. So I mean, in this climate, man, please go ahead and do what you got to do.
Yep.
Who else got one that's a celebrity? Spanish. Is she Spanish? Drea Di Matteo got an OnlyFans.
Who's that?
She was on. She's been on different. Hold on, let me Google. I know she's been on something that everybody probably knows, but I know she does. As I saw that recently, probably when it was connected to this story about famous people that done it. Like some people do it and they ain't they really ain't showing nothing or whatever because just it is what it is. They probably still thinking they're gonna get back into the business and everything, but. Movies and shows. Drea Di Matteo. She was on The Sopranos. She was on Sons of Anarchy for a while. I remember her on that one. Assault on Precinct 13. That's my movie. I like that one.
Oh.
She was the other cop in that station when they was in there. I can't think of none. I can't see none else with them. But I never really watched Sopranos that much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never got into The Sopranos.
Sopranos is good as hell. Oh, I know you're talking about. Oh, okay.
You see her face now? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been in different stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, people got do what you got to do, man. Hey, somebody want to clown you? Hey, you gonna pay my water bill this month? What was you just talking about before Dev got to pay the water bill and the sewer bills and stuff like that? You gonna pay my bill this month? You ain't gonna pay it. Shut the
You
fuck
never
up.
watched The Sopranos?
Nah, I never watched The Sopranos. I feel like it was a lot of TV on that was during a time that I was
You
working
can
like
go back and watch The Sopranos.
that I was like working second shift, and I
But
just
you can go
missed a
back
lot
and
of
watch
stuff.
it like you watch The Wire.
like The Wire. The same thing that with me going back and having to watch that now and stuff like
The
that. 'cause it's just-
Sopranos was good as fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's like another show.
The Sopranos is probably. I hate doing this real quick. I can't rank shows, but it's in.
Is it a top 10 show of all time?
There's a pot of shows for me that are all there. So, Game of Thrones, The Wire, The Shield, Sopranos. They're all the Power, universe. They're all, but Sopranos might be. It might go Game of Thrones, Sopranos.
It's like best.
Sopranos is fire. The Sopranos is more authentic than The Wire. To me, The Wire is authentic, but there's parts of it because we niggas that you like, niggas wasn't wearing turtlenecks in the trap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so part of you be like, the bald head nigga, you don't really, I hate that character.
Yeah.
That nigga never
I know
would have
what you're talking
survived.
about too. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like, everybody else is cool except for the nigga who ran the low rises. Like, why you got a turtleneck on and a leather jacket, nigga?
Talking about Brody.
Walking
No,
up into
I
can't think his name.
Oh, the dark skin cat.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name's nephew?
Yeah.
man, like that nigga,
He do be walking up in there like, yo, what's going on today, nigga?
Shut your whole ass
This
up.
nigga got a whole ass leather coat on.
Niggas would have beat your motherfucking ass.
Right.
And pulled that turtleneck over your head, nigga.
Right.
But, so like that threw it off. But The Sopranos, authentic. Nigga, they brought in ex-mobsters to play on that show.
Yeah, they did.
Authentic than a motherfucker. The Sopranos is fire. The Sopranos is, was Gandolfini, whatever, the star of the show. Just give it a shot. Give Sopranos a shot. I think you won't be able to stop watching it.
Okay.
I've never watched the last episode because people always told me the last episode.
I know how
I
it
watched
ends.
it up to the last episode. And I couldn't.
Yeah, I know
I
how
couldn't
it
bring
ends.
myself to watch it.
Yeah, I think everybody know how it ends though.
Yeah,
It's always been
it
talked
ends with
about.
Just walking off camera,
Yeah,
and they going
fucked up.
back.
Yeah. All right. I know you have to think with the sign thing. Is that where you was going with the next one?
What's that?
When I brought up the Camille Winbush, the sign thing with the video you showed us in the beginning, is that where you was going with after I did the Camille Winbush, or you was going somewhere else?
No. Brainstorm brought this up. Twitter has now made likes.
Oh yeah. Show is.
Twitter has now made likes private.
Elon Musk changed that like the other day. It was like all of a sudden you went into Twitter and it was like no likes there, or you can't see what people like, and it because what it is, it actually came up. You opened up Twitter and it came up.
Yep.
It said likes are now whatever this and that, and then I started seeing it on IG where it's like they took it away. Yeah.
So
Because you used to be able to go to somebody's page.
and it would say post, replies, highlights, media, and likes.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to help, I guess. The only problem I have is this is fucked up. This is diabolical.
All right. The thoughts expressed by Dev is the thoughts of Dev alone.
If you go to certain people's pages, you can follow the rabbit hole by what they like and find more what you like by what they like. You know what I'm saying? So let's say you are a fan of someone. Then you go into what they like, and then they've liked some other shit. Now you follow other accounts based off the shit they like.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And you create a nice little nest egg of things you like. You know what I'm saying?
I'm following. Yeah.
So now, where am I supposed to get that information from? You know?
I can't help you, brother.
I don't like that.
I can't help you on that one. But I can see that. Yeah. But I mean, I think a lot of your feed is still going to be the same based on stuff that you've kind of, viewed before, or stuff they think that you want to see or whatever. That's why at least I love that Twitter still gives you the option though of picking a a feed where it's chronological order based on what people said that you following. A lot of the less of the stuff that they think that you want to see and things like that. But I get what you're saying. I don't know why Elon did it. I honestly don't know why Elon said I'm going to make these likes private or whatever. But IG used to be like that too. And then IG got rid of it a long time ago too. So I don't know.
Yeah. So
At least in certain ways. I forgot how it was. But yeah.
I ain't mad at it though. Ain't nobody business what niggas like.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
yeah, that's true.
The hell is going on this Twitter feed or X
I have
feed?
no idea.
God damn. She
let me
bad
go.
as fuck.
That's why Twitter, X, whatever, is hard to get rid of. But that's why TikTok technically ain't going nowhere. That's why TikTok ain't going nowhere. I know they want to get rid of it in a sense, but it's these short little clips of something stupid or funny that's happening, man. It's just it just works. The internet done brought us so many people. Who was the Complex or whatever just came up with that list of the top 10 internet fun or top 10 funniest people on the internet or something right now with social media. People was up in arms about that because they wasn't on the list, or they wasn't higher up. I know Desi Banks was a little upset because he's like number 8, shit like that. Man, it's just. To be honest, there's a lot of these internet people that ain't really that funny.
Yeah.
But they funny in that space. So you give them that
Yeah.
piece for that. But a lot of crazy shit happens, man. Like I said, it ain't going nowhere. People really became celebrities. Hell, it's a guy what's the dude, the Kai Cenat name or whatever. He's the celebrity for just streaming. You see the shit that happened with him this week with the dude from Power.
Oh no, what
No,
happened?
that wasn't him. It was another streamer.
That was a dude that I guess knows him or something.
Yeah,
He
it was a different streamer.
Yeah, dude from Power, Michael Rainey, the dude that plays Tariq.
Yeah.
Was there and dude was streaming and the dude's sister came in was just
Grabbed
grabbing
his
on
dick.
this shit
Damn.
live on the stream. He was looking like, nigga, don't nobody see this?
Right.
Which is another thing. I know we joke about a lot of stuff, but everybody would think that sometimes shit happened to men and men just like, oh my God, it happened. No, nigga, shit happens sometimes that makes you uncomfortable and all the other shit. He literally had a look on his face like, nigga, don't nobody see this shit happening?
Right.
Like, I know what people joking about it, but yeah, she sexually assaulted this nigga.
Yeah, absolutely.
That she literally was just grabbing on this nigga shit on the stream.
They think that we embrace shit like that.
Yeah.
Or like it.
Here you go. Here you go, right here.
Everybody in here has worked a job, has more than $1 million.
Today.
Dang.
Okay, yeah.
Y'all have never. Everybody in here has worked a job, has more than $1 million. Y'all have never worked,
his
y'all
face.
never did nothing. Y'all literally have 5 minutes of
My nigga looking around like what the fuck is going on?
Okay.
5 minutes? You can have
That
my 5
was,
minutes.
if we would do something like that,
Oh, it's a wrap. We already know that. And you see, he's the one that he's
They've never
looking
worked.
like, yo,
They've never worked a job, but they can party with us.
like I said, shit does happen to make men be uncomfortable. Now, she literally came straight in the room and just started grabbing.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, that was. Oh yeah, let's leave. Let's go do this. Let's go fuck or something like that.
I'm trying to literally ignore this shit.
That's it. So that's the dude who was streaming. He was talking about.
Everybody in here has worked a job, has more than $1 million. Y'all have never
his face
worked,
like,
y'all
whoa.
never did nothing. Y'all literally have 5 minutes of max in here.
and this is
Y'all
the
gotta
crazy
get out,
part.
okay?
She did that in front of them 2 babies.
Yep.
That's the disgusting part.
Yep.
It's you get what I'm trying to say.
You're disgusting, ma'am.
Like, I couldn't say that. I would feel some type of way. But
See.
no, I'm joking.
Everyone
I'm joking.
Everyone is constructed differently.
No, but that situation, she
No,
was
it's crazy.
dead fucking wrong.
It's
That lets
crazy.
me know what type of shit going on in that house or whatever they got going on. To even feel comfortable to do that, they let me know where you at. Like, period. You know, if it's a strip club or something like that, that type of stuff I could see possibly happening, but not that type of situation. Like, come on, ma'am. Like, it's never that serious. She was being thirsty,
Hell.
but
I know we about to be wrapping up. I hit IG. I guess I didn't know they were playing today, but I see Angel Reese got a flagrant one foul for it. Is not a flagrant at all, but it is what it is.
She hit her in the head. I think it was a basketball play, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Basketball
Yeah,
play.
a basketball play.
Yeah, that was a very light one, but if we let her the law, we'll give her a flagrant run. But that's going to run on sports media for for the Nets. You want to end it with your take on the
Yeah, let's
with
do
the
this,
Caitlyn
man.
thing on
Let's
the
do
take
this.
real quick.
Let's do this because I've come to the conclusion I don't think women want women's sports to thrive. I think they want it to stay the same. They want us to watch, but they want us to sit back and shut the fuck up.
Yep.
And if that's the case, no problem. But you will never reach the heights you want to reach. I was watching Uncle Ocho while I was in Puerto Rico, and they had Agumagay. I can't remember her first name.
Oh, Chine
Agumagay. And she said something that made me almost walk back to Cleveland from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Harriet Tubman did.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
To Cleveland, Tennessee. She said the problem. She said the problem is people are coming into the sport of WNBA and they have a rooting interest in one player and not the entire league. Ma'am, I am sorry to tell you, niggas don't buy jerseys of Ryan Pontbriand, the fucking long snapper, or Charlie Hewlett. I'm sorry, the new long snapper for the Browns. But they do buy Myles Garrett's. They do buy Deshaun Watson and Nick Chubb because in sports, people cheer for individual players.
Absolutely.
A lot more than they cheer for fucking teams or leagues. So I don't know what you think this is. I don't know how you think this is supposed to go.
Right.
But there are little kids all over this country with Steph Curry jerseys, not Kevon Looney jerseys.
Right.
It's how this works. It's called sports. I'm called a fan, short for fanatic. And usually it's because I'm a fan of LeBron or Kevin Durant or Caitlin Clark. That's how this works. It doesn't work any other way in sports. You're trying to woman this, and you can't woman sports.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can't even man sports. Sports is just sports. And I am going to have way more fans of Patrick Mahomes than the entire Tennessee Titans team. It's how sports works. So I don't know why you're trying to change the game midstream. What did you think was going to happen when two of the most popular basketball players, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, entered your league? Right. It's what happens in every league.
Yep.
It's sports for a reason. LeBron signed for $90 million before he dribbled. It's how it works.
Yep.
What are we talking about?
You just maybe realize something that, or think about something from a different point, because I agree with it, but where I would shift a little bit is that what I think they're missing is that they want you to talk about the game, which
the game.
No, but hold on, but see, I think they want you to talk about the game, and it's like when you look at the men's game or men's sports, there are so many other things that come with it because they've been established for so long and they've gotten to that point.
But hold on, real quick. Real quick. I think this is just a WNBA thing, though.
No, but
because nobody had a problem with it at Iowa or LSU. Nobody had a problem with it in South Carolina. It's a WNBA issue. Caitlin Clark, they had these same fans for 4 fucking years. Don't nobody care about the game. They care about Travis Kelce and they care about his girlfriend. This is what sports is.
But this is what I'm saying. Like in the men's game, you have the space for it. So
what about college then? What about women's college?
But this is what I'm saying. You got the space to say in men's space. In the men's game, I think it's accepted that we can have a show that's just all X's and O's. You can watch a Quincy Carrier or whatever, and he can break down. He can have the what's the thing, the long field version? What is it called?
The all 22.
The all 22 version. He could break stuff down, and you could be really engrossed in all that shit, and you cool. Nobody's ever gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
And then you got the shows that you got the talking heads, and everything is included, and all that's cool. And it's
but they still talk about whether LeBron unfollowed Kendrick Perkins. This is sports.
And that's what I'm saying. It's all good. But I think what's happening is right now, in my opinion, I think what's happening is that a lot of people that's established in the game, they get the part about the game got skipped over because of the two big names that came in, and now we're
But
going.
don't nobody
and
care
now,
about the game.
And now we're going into all the extra stuff, and that's what I'm saying. So for a lot of people that don't care about the extra, they're getting the full 100% treatment of it, and there's a lot of older people or people that's just that's talking about the game. They're just like, yo, but can we talk about the game? And for 80% of the new people that came in, they don't care about the game. They care about all the extra stuff that's going on. So when you said that made me think about the fact that there's a lot of people that just want to talk about the game. That's why they're saying it's competition and stuff like that. And it's just so I get that. That's why I say I get your point. Yeah. And that made me think about it in that sense. I think there's a group of people, a group of women in that league and everybody else that just says
but
we're still playing ball.
They don't get it, though. They don't get it then.
And they jumped a step. I think what happened with the WNBA is that it just all happened so fast with those names in this rookie class period, because the Cameron Brinks and the Rakia Jacksons and stuff like that, I think they just jumped a step and they're not ready for it. And the league as a whole wasn't ready for it. The people around it, the discussion. I've heard some really good discussion. Man, shout out to Monica McNutt. She's had some really good conversation about it. I like the interview she did with Bomani.
The fact that we having these conversations though is so annoying, man.
I just want to watch ball. I've really muted. Even on Twitter, I've muted Caitlin Clark and all this stuff. But all the outside stuff. Can y'all go out here and play ball? Let me watch the game and enjoy a good game. Right. The Aces in New York had a really good game yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's just like I just want to watch a game. But it is important. It is important for them to figure out how to tap into this potential of what's here now in the eyes that's on it. They have to figure it out.
About the NFL. If Patrick Mahomes, Myles Garrett, T.J. Watt, of course you had these niggas that left, and they'll just make more stars. Mm-hmm. Sports is about stars. Right. Listen, yes, people give a fuck about the game and ball and blah. It's about Luka, Kyrie, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown right now. Let's tell the truth. Nobody's watching this fucking game for P.J. Washington. Right. Nobody. Zero. Zilch. Not one of us. And if you say you are, you're lying. So I'm not going to give you the same energy to go watch Chime Agumage play the fucking New York Liberty. I don't give a fuck. I want to watch Sabrina Ionescu versus Diana Taurasi. That's what I want to watch. That's what all of us want to watch. Yeah. Right. That's what we want to watch forever.
We want the best teams in the finals and all that stuff or whatever.
Because with them, well, it's all five guys. This is great. I don't give a fuck about fundamental basketball, ma'am. I've never given a fuck about it. We never gave a fuck about it.
People have.
Man, don't nobody give a fuck about that.
A little bit.
LeBron.
A little bit.
Give a fuck about who LeBron tweeting and who he gonna go to.
A little bit, because even you said during the women's basketball season that
yes, it's good basketball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, a little
good
bit.
For you because you're professionals. But that doesn't mean that gives me 2 hours and 15 minutes on a Tuesday, and that's it. Mm-hmm. If you want to give me a good basketball game, good for you. If you want me to invest.
You gotta have stars.
You gotta have stars. I gotta give a fuck about if you want to follow Kendrick Perkins. I know it's dumb, but it leads on ESPN for a reason because the world gives a fuck.
You gotta have stars.
And you gotta have stars. And this kumbaya, we just want y'all to come enjoy good basketball. Let's be fucking clear. Can we be clear? Can we be honest?
Yes, sir.
It's at least the 6th or 7th best league in the world. It's not even the best league of basketball.
For women?
So we're talking about NBA.
Oh, yeah. I mean, no, you're talking about just for overall women.
Overall
basketball.
Basketball. We're talking about Euro League. It's not even the best league of basketball. You want to come here to just watch ball, I go fucking turn on Euro League basketball and watch better basketball players.
If we're going to do that.
If we're going to do that, this is not what this is about. Y'all got the stars. Y'all got the blueprint. The NBA gave you the blue. The NBA used to be on tape delay. The national, all these men who had all this power, they used to be on tape delay. The fucking finals used to be on DVR, basically before DVR. Before Magic, Bird, and Mike. And unfortunately, Dr. J will never get the credit that Mike got. So I'm sorry, Asia Wilson. You're never going to get the credit.
Right.
It happened to us. It happened. Dr. J was still in the league when Jordan got drafted. Still there. Right. Dr. J was Mike. but they didn't market Dr. J.
Right.
You couldn't.
So the fucking shit was on tape delay.
You couldn't.
They marketed Mike.
And like I said, the WNBA,
And it changed the game.
The WNBA has to. They'll have to realize that this is a different space for them now. And
I mean, they pretty much burning Magic right now. You got
it's a different
Angel Reese
space.
and Caitlin Clark. Do it. The NBA did it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
And
how
now,
they did it. You got your classic white versus all the way black. They showed you the fucking blueprint, and y'all so stubborn. Y'all trying to
And
woman
that-
this.
and
I
that's-
don't got. You want to know what this is? You want to know what this is? Real quick. I was talking to Leah about it because I to get Leah on my side about this was it was a groundbreaking to have a conversation with her because I'm like, this is basically your woman, your girl, your wife is talking about getting the floors done. You ain't invested. You like or whatever. She talked to you like, okay, all right, whatever. Dude coming over tomorrow. We're gonna pick out the color. She come in the dining room, you picking out the floors with the guy, you going over the schemes. And her response is, you ain't care about this yesterday. You can't have it both ways. Now, you can't have it both ways. You can't come to me and tell me to invest in the damn floor that we getting done in the house and then get mad at me when I'm invested and I'm having a conversation. So you can't come to me and say, we need more support and blah, 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 blah about WNBA. And then when we do it, say, well, y'all didn't give a fuck last year when A'ja Wilson was the MVP. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. You cannot have both arguments. One, you have to pick one, either tell me to leave you alone or embrace the fact that I'm involved. But you cannot have both arguments. It's asinine. You're overwomaning this thing right now. You can't have it both ways. If you want to jump into the fire, niggas give a fuck about whether LeBron unfollowed Kendrick Perkins. This is what you said you wanted. You said you wanted in. You said you wanted to integrate schools with white people. You said this. Now don't jump back out on the shit now. The Black Panthers about to tell you about how fucked up it is. You integrated, Martin Luther King said it, you integrated into a burning building. But you motherfuckers asked to go into this burning building now. And now y'all don't want the smoke.
yeah, I will say this.
You can't have it both ways, young ladies. I'm sorry.
I will say this because I know we got to wrap because Playboy got to get out of here. I will say this though. It's for me. I get a bunch of the points you're making, and you're right because, like I said, when you get into it, now you're there. Now you're there, and it's like you got to understand that all the conversation that comes around it, whether you like it or not. And you really can't tell somebody to shut up because that's the conversation that comes around it.
You asked us to you asked me to sit down.
And it's for every single piece of it.
Yeah.
And for some people that like it, they listen to it, and some people that don't, you turn it off or whatever. Like I said, I don't need the extra conversation. For me, just right now, I just want to watch y'all play some ball right now. If y'all got some good games right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when Angel and Caitlin play, yeah, I want to watch the game. Or when the two top teams play, or two of the top 3 or 4 teams play, I want to watch the game. I want to see it, you know, for me. So, but it comes with the territory. And I think they went from here to up here super fast, and they was just like, shit, you don't know. Because it was not incremental and all the other stuff. And so it's at this point, it's a fast learning curve. And so you got to get with it. So for me, I can understand the people that want you to talk about the game, but that ain't gonna draw in the outside people you need to draw in to actually take it to another level. It might draw in a basketball fan or a sports fan, but it's not going to draw in the next level of fan. The queue was sold out for the Final Four. And I'm saying it would have been sold out anyway because it's the Final Four. But I mean, but it was 75% Iowa fans.
Yeah,
you know, and just being honest, being downer for the Final Four. So it's just like you gotta embrace that part of it. I can also understand a person that's in the league that like, yo, you ain't talking. I can understand that, but
I can't.
But we got to find a way to marry it. And that's the last thing I'll say real quick.
The only problem I have with that, I agree with what you're saying to a certain extent. The only problem I have with it, if it was not a blueprint of how this works, then I would understand that argument. But there are videos of fucking Darius Miles and Ricky Davis talking about some, hey, you know, an 18-year-old kid can't. We've seen this shit before. Yeah. Yep. We've seen the fucking Bulls players be like, this nigga don't even want to do coke with us. We've seen this. We know how this works.
Wonder why that Mike didn't do coke with him. This was the NBA back in the day.
Right.
But we know how this works. So this whole Caitlin move.
No, she can play.
Move. But y'all who was here before, Boozer, Darius, Bimbo Coat, move. LeBron's here. Move.
Yeah.
Move. Fucking move. Caitlin's here. Move. Fucking move. I don't care. I don't care how good you were. Move. Move. It's over. We've seen this, man. Why are we acting like we haven't seen it? Jordan's here. Move. Get out the way. You're done. I know you were MVP last year.
We'll
Move.
see how it plays.
LeBron's here. Caitlin's here. Angel's here. It's over for you.
Yeah.
Why can't they not process that? We just watched Darius Miles and them niggas look like fucking dummies on Channel 43 News talking about this 18-year-old kid can't start on our team. And he the fucking 10th best player in the league the moment he stepped on the floor. Move up.
He was like about
The fuck is wrong with people? We know the blueprint. We saw this happen before.
He did come into the league. That's probably about the
Why are
top
y'all
10 player.
fighting this?
I remember Carlos Boozer said we already got somebody in his position.
Yeah, like y'all niggas crazy. If y'all don't get the fuck out the way, LeBron here. Caitlin's here, bro.
I remember that.
It's time to move. It's time to get the fuck out the way. I know y'all won a championship last year. The honest truth is very little people give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's just the honest truth.
And like I said,
LeBron's here.
Like I said, the Nets wave of fans,
Don't care.
they don't. Yeah,
They don't care.
The Nets wave.
They're here for the Kang.
Yep.
They're here for Caitlin. They're here for Magic. They're here for Jordan.
Basically, all
they
you
don't
could-
give a fuck.
Basically, all you can do in that situation is go out and play ball.
That's
And
all
see-
you can
yeah,
do.
Go play
Yep.
ball.
That's all you can do, man.
Go play ball.
Ride the
And
wave.
I don't know why it's not registering. It's like they fighting tooth and nail to be like, but I scored 20. Ma'am, I don't give a fuck.
Okay, yeah,
care.
we got to go. Yeah, all right.
I don't care. Ricky, you got a triple double by
because
pulling
that's
off
right.
the wrong rim, Ricky.
But yeah, it's
We don't
all right,
care
yeah,
no more.
because it's the same. But it's the same thing. Like I said, I think athletes have such a because there are people in the league that we know that there are people in the league because you don't get to that level. There are people in this league that think they're pretty much the best player in the game.
Yeah,
You know that, and I think that's how athletes are built though.
Yeah, you're right.
So
You're
even
right.
if the
You're
blueprint
right.
is there,
Even if they've seen it, they still think they the shit.
yeah. Now it's people that's smarter than like, yo, we know that this is that nigga, so whatever. But
So, yeah.
like Boozer, you really thought? It was the thing I saw real quick. I think I saw on IG yesterday or 2 days before where Brown was like, it was like a high school thing, but it's like Trevor Ariza was talking about Brown wasn't that good, and his uncle was like, oh, my nephew's better, whatever. And then Brown went out and put 50 on the high school game, and niggas was in the comments about, nigga, these are 8-minute quarters. 50.
Yeah.
51 in the high school game after all these people say he wasn't that. Brown was that dude, but you had athletes sitting there saying that nigga, he's not
We got
that.
a nigga play his
I
position
think
already.
that's the
I don't
mindset
give a
of a
fuck who play his
competitor.
position, nigga. Get that nigga the
Yeah,
fuck
so
out of here.
in that sense.
A nigga could go right now tonight and put up 50. A
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah.
And will be forgotten about the next day.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about it on
Exactly.
Sports Center,
For a
and
night.
then about a couple days later they'd be like,
Yeah.
who?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. I guess the coach side of me too is on some like, oh, that's cute. Can you move? Because
Right.
we at this point, like it is very cutthroat. We I know we gotta go.
It is.
We gotta go. I went
It
to a
is.
camp the other day, and it's different.
Yeah.
Like we putting our line together. We trying to get some linemen from different places. And as much as I love the kids,
You gotta do what's
we
best.
trying to win games.
Yeah.
And I don't give a fuck how good you think you are.
Yeah.
I
At
don't
some
give a
point.
fuck how good you think you are.
It was funny. It was like when Amir started seventh grade football last year, and the coach had a meeting right before the season started. He had all the parents come after they last like summer practice. He's like, look, he basically said in no uncertain terms, like, we gonna play the best people. If your kid don't know the plays, we ain't gonna play
playing.
them. You know, we can't go out there and get somebody hurt because they don't know the plays.
Yep.
It's like basically, it's like, yo, we try our best to get people in the game, but nigga, we trying to win.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
So all right, yo, we get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
It's
Get
Father's
some
Day,
Father's
man.
Day
People got to
stuff,
get out
man.
here and get the rest of their days. Playboy, give them all your shits.
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, it's Playboy the DJ, Playboy DA DJ. You can find me on Instagram, Playboy_James3. You can find me on Facebook under my government. If you know me, then you know me.
They know you.
And you can find me on all DMST platforms, man. Like I said, once again, happy Father's Day to everybody, man. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. To everybody that watch, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all enjoy your day as well.
All right, and
Out.
if y'all didn't tune in this week, make sure y'all check in throughout the week. Dev, give them all your shits.
Man, it is Big Dev. Do what needs to be done when it needs to be done, whether you like it or not. It's Real Big Dev 216 everywhere.
Everywhere. Oh, everywhere.
And on Father's Day, that comes from my father, man. That is a saying from my pops, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. DMST16@yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concern, feedback, all that good stuff. Dev don't really give a fuck about the women.
Not the I give a fuck about Caitlin, Angel, and Cameron. That's about it. And we building around them.
Right.
But they had a hell of a rookie class come in, man.
no,
That means
for
that they
real.
could build around people balling, man. I mean, it's just, it is what it is, man.
Sorry, Asia.
It's almost like, remember that quarterback class that came in? Is it the Elway class with Elway and
Jim Kelly?
yeah, all of them. It's like
Yeah,
at some
yeah,
point,
yeah.
you every now and then
Marino.
you get a class that comes in where it's like it's something different. And hey, but all right, y'all. We'll be back next Sunday with a show, man. It may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. And as long as you are here under the sun, live your life to the best of your motherfucking ability. I am DJ Brainstorm for you and on social media. That is DJ Brainstorm, the number 4, the letter.
You.
Better get the fuck out the way, ladies. Move. Get out the way.
All right, y'all. We catch y'all next Sunday. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know what they're gonna do, man.
They'll be all right. I mean, look, she's on national TV. I think 40 games, I think 38 is national TV. So it ain't like they ain't putting her on TV and stuff. So it's like they're doing it. They're doing it.
It's like she ain't earned her way on the Olympic team. Man, I'm about to give a fuck about that. All right, whatever, man. Whatever. It's why women can't go on fucking trips together. Right. You know, this shit don't make logical sense.
I think for me personally, and look, I know I be coming off on the other side of this. I thought all that was much ado about nothing because niggas wasn't gonna watch the women's basketball team anyway. It don't matter if she was on there. They wasn't gonna watch it anyway. They just wanted her on the team because she has stands that's Beyonce level, stands and stuff. And so it's like.
But the thing is, they say they want to. I don't think anybody would care if they didn't say they didn't want to. They wanted to grow the game. They trying to show y'all how to grow the goddamn game, and you're going against the grain. We want to watch Patrick Mahomes. We don't want to fucking watch Danny Dimes. We don't. We don't want to watch Kenny Pickett versus Geno Smith. If we could watch Patrick Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson. Yeah. It's just the way sports fans are wired. But of course, the women are going to try to come through and change the industry on the nigga. Good luck.